Turn around, go back down, back the way you came. Terror is on every side, Lord, the leaders are dismayed. Those who put their faith in fire, then fire their face shall be repaid. Oh God, the pride of man broken in the dust again. To the nations that the sword of God is raised on Babylon, that mighty city, rich in treasure, wide in fame. It shall cause that tower to fall and make it be a pyre of flame. Oh God, the pride of man broken in the dust again. Many waters rich in treasure, wide in fame. Bow unto a God of gold, thy pride of might shall be thy.
Well, good evening. Is this working?
True love to true love and
Well, welcome to the Hallberg Center for the Arts, home of the Wyoming area creative arts community. We are here with another edition of our Songwriters in the Round, and I'll quickly introduce them and let them get started. First, we have Molly Maher. Thanks, Molly.
Thank you.
Tim Fast. And on keys, Mary Bue. So we will let you get started, and welcome to everybody joining us on the live stream. Again, thank you for joining tonight, and enjoy some live music. Please silence your phones and have some fun tonight. Thanks.
Thanks, Breeze.
Yay! Hi, everybody. So happy to be here tonight, and thank you so much, Breeze, for having us. Is this thing on? Keyboard. There it is. We're going to start with a song called Beeswax, and this was inspired by an installation artist named Leslie Ey. She made this really incredible installation piece having to do with hollowed out doves filled with rose petals with people's confessions, and then like a big public ceremony where they smashed them on the cement, and it was very cathartic, and hopefully you'll get some catharsis out of this as well. So. Oh, my heart is twisted. It feels like it's pounding right out of my chest. Fried up and it's crispy, and she's got it wrapped up in beeswax. My heart is twisted. It feels like some worn out dish rag ringing out with blood and love. If you're the king of second chances, then I'm the queen of hearts. If you're the king of second chances, then I may as well be the queen of darts with a gun to my head. Oh, my heart is twisted. It feels like it's pounding right out of my chest. Fried up and it's crispy. She's got it wrapped up in beeswax. Think I'll take a walk along the Mississippi and away from the quarry towards your second story. If you're the king of second chances, then I'm the queen of hearts. If you're the king of second chances, then I may as well be the queen of darts with a gun to my head. Away from the quarry along the Mississippi, trading our rackets for sweet saltwater taffy, driving hard up along that river. It makes sense to be a loner, but I'd rather be your lover. Oh, my heart is twisted. It feels feels like it's pounding right out of my chest, fried up and it's crispy, and she's got it wrapped up in beeswax, wrapped up in beeswax, wrapped up in beeswax. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What you got, Tim Fast?
Not much.
Come on now. He said he just finished recording a new album.
Well, first of all, I am very honored to be up here with these two gals. They are
Ditto.
the best.
Thank you.
How about that? So anyways, this is a song off my new album that I just put out 3 weeks ago, and I was just telling them that by the time I took so long to put it out that I've already wrote all new songs for a new album. I've kind of moved on from it already. So, but I wrote this during the pandemic. I had taken little bits and pieces of songs, and it's kind of about missing somebody, and it's called Cheers to You. Used to dream so loud above the clouds, where you said they can really come true. Seems like yesterday went away, and I lost everything that I knew. But I still do believe that they really can go true. We just ran out of time. Never be another you. Never had that beer. So cheers to you. Wishing wells, silver bells, holidays I spent with you. But that's in the past, suppose things don't last, just the memories we hold on to. You're always in the midst when I hear some old tune. It reminds me when we'd sing two songs we both knew. Never had that beer. So cheers to you. Although it's painful and it's hard, we find ways to live apart and not forget them. Treasured in our hearts in a very special part where memories never end. Say the heart of the wind, the stronger the the tree. Come, I feel so brittle without you here with me. Never had that be. So cheers to you. I raise my glass and say cheers to you.
All right. A little gremlin on the stage.
It's okay.
Yeah. That guitar's so beautiful.
Yes.
Just give it a whap.
I think I did it.
That is.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
All right. We'll see how long it holds up. Worked for a long time with people who didn't have amps, so.
Yeah.
This is a 1938 dobro. We call it the Bag of Bones. We might need that DI. Take your foot off the throttle. Try to think outside the bottle for change. Yeah, bearing down southward, could not stand the view. There's wheels and there's roads, my soul is worn through them all. Through the metal and the oil and the fires burning down below. No one can say your name. I locked them out in the cold, cold air. Up against that window pane. No, I can't hear them say a thing. There's tricksters and troubadours, wild ones spinning on the floor. Hey, your wit's gonna be your friend. You're gonna lose it in the end, I know. Yeah, there's new lights on the skyline. Look at all those people getting by. There's a few that I left behind. I wouldn't make a compromise. No one can say your name. I locked them out in the cold, cold air. Your name, I locked them out in the cold, cold air. Up against that window pane. No, I can't hear them say a thing. Come Saturday night, redemption's neon light. Truth in the stories they tell. Charm is deceitful, salvation save your life. Beauty is passing the wrong and the right. The walls are so thin, you can't believe that they can stand on their own. Here they tremble as you wake up. God, another day is come and gone. No time to recover, Try to take a shower in the sun. Take a shot from the bottom that is your gun. No one can say your name. I locked them out in the cold, cold air. Up against that window pane. No, I can't hear them say a thing. No, I can't hear them say a thing. No, I can't hear them say a thing.
Thank you so much. I'll switch that out.
It's so cool.
Thanks, Miss Maher.
What album is that on, or what is that? Tell me about that.
That's on an older album. I can't even remember, actually. It used to be much more of a slower dirge, but then when I started playing more solo songs, I thought, I need to pump that up a little bit. So put a little pep in that step.
I love it.
Thank you.
This one is a little taking a downturn into the I have a lot of melancholy songs, so hope that's all right. This one is called All the Things. Things broken, all the things mended, all the girls nodding their heads, narcissists staring into your eyeballs, your heart does a free fall again. Give me attention, give me affection, we are better than everyone else. None of us here are getting out alive. If we're all just gonna die, let me live. You be the victim, I'll be the savior. You be the savior, and I'll be the idiot. What is this power? A two-way street of suffering, and I'm playing the villain again. Well, it's not on a silver screen, it's not in a magazine, and the cigarettes are making you sick. None of us here are getting out alive. If we're all just gonna die, let me live. None of us here are getting out alive. If we're all just gonna die, let me live. None of us here are getting out alive. If we're all just gonna die, let me live. Here are getting out alive. If we're all just gonna die, let me live. Ooh, thank you so much. Sometimes I feel like I should save that till later because it's so but thank you so much.
Well, here's a new song. I'm not playing it safe tonight. And it might show, but I'm willing to take the chance. And already I got the wrong harmonica. I actually won a song contest that way. I had the wrong harmonica in my mouth, and when it came to my soul, I hit one note, and I won because they said I did that so smoothly.
Whoa. Skills. Style points.
This is called The Plunge. It's a brand new day and another new year. Get to start it all over again. With a real fresh start, gonna stretch the heart to a place never been. There comes a time that you realize that the cows will never ever come home. Don't hesitate, it might get too late. You could wind up all alone. No more turning tail and run. Soak it up like a sponge. See the sea of love. Come on, take the plunge. If you're gonna love like no other, you gotta get up out of that chair and put your big boy pants on and get her done. Don't forget some clean underwear. You always been a little quiet, but that never got you anywhere. Life will turn you around, make your heart pound if you got a life to share. No more turning tail and run. Suck it up like a sponge. You see love. Come on, take the plunge. Well, you never thought you'd live all that long, just long enough to wish you were dead. Gotta get it right, put up a fight, or you'll be sorry on your deathbed. Love will last forever if you only open the door. Love so sweet, make your heart beat. Without it, what's it all for? No more turning tail and run. Soak it up like a sponge. You to see love. Come on, take the plunge. No more turning tail and run. Soak it up like a sponge. You to see love. Come on, take the plunge.
Nice.
I like that. It's got a good groove to it. A little CCR in there a little bit. A little swamp in there. Take a scooch in there. So whenever so the last probably 15 to, I think about 15 years, every show I've ever started, I always start with this one particular song. And it's a cover, but I've played it long enough now, and I have the blessing of the writer. But, and I wasn't going to play it tonight because it is a cover, but because it's also my safety zone and what I just went through with my amp, now I want to play it. But I want to tell you the story of this song. So does anybody remember the show called the Louisiana Hayride? was so long ago. Elvis was on the show, Hank Williams, but there was this young woman on the show. Her name was Margaret Lewis. She was out of West Texas, and she was 16 years old. And she wrote a couple of songs that became big rockabilly hits, not necessarily for her, but for other people. But as a 16-year-old woman in the 50s, that's a pretty remarkable, and out of Texas, it's a remarkable feat. So I had heard it on the radio one day and absolutely fell in love with it and recorded the song. And like I said, we played every show opener. And Margaret Lewis was the author. And a few years ago, pandemic years, so maybe it was 5, I don't know. But I got an email from a woman named Maggie Lewis, and she said, my husband and I are sitting here listening to your version of my song. And it was her, and I thought that she had maybe gone on to the by and by. And so we emailed, well, first off, I said, do I owe you any money? Because let me tell you, I have not made any money on your song. She said, no, we're good. So we talked for a while, we emailed, and I actually was trying to get her up to the Twin Cities to perform because she just had such an effect on me. But she stopped responding to my emails, and it turned out that she had indeed moved on. So I was so glad that we had made contact before that, and so whenever I play this song, it has so much more meaning for me, and so I want to play it for you tonight, and it's called Reconsider Me. Are we good in here?
Hello, baby, yeah, it's really me. After all the wrong I've done, guess you're surprised to see me. I'm here at your door like a sparrow with a broken wing, who's come back to beg you, oh my baby, reconsider me. Oh, please, reconsider me. Just can't make it now without you, darling, please. So if you will let me, I will love you eternally, yeah. Oh, my baby, 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 reconsider me. I've heard the truth about the so-called good life. It was just a candle to light the show, to burn through the night. Now this darkness in my heart, beg you please, light my way again, light my way, reconsider me. Oh, please, reconsider me. Just can't make it now without you, darling, please. If you will let me, I will love you eternally, yeah. Oh, my baby, 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 reconsider me. Just can't make it now without you, darling, please. So if you will let me, I will love you baby, 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 reconsider me.
Thank you.
I think so.
Thank you so much. Margaret Lewis.
I got chills when you told that story. That's so cool that
thanks.
she what?
Yeah.
She
Margaret
found you.
Lewis.
What a trip. I love that so
I don't have any cool stories like that.
yeah, you do.
You're just
I'll
cool.
make something up.
They're they're coming up. They'll be uncovered in the next hour. No. This one is called Cosmopolitan. It's kind of like, what am I playing in the moment? But this one, as a young woman, struggled with comparison and, just like wanting to be further in life and blah, blah, blah. And so I wrote this a long time ago. I still feel like that. I studied psychology in college, and I really wanted to be individuated and self-actualized, like as a 20-year-old. And I'm like, why haven't I not come to all of these psychological epiphanies and things? But we just grow as we grow and go as we go. And anyway, this one's got a lot of words in it. It's called, I already said that, Cosmopolitan. So here we go. Thought you'd be in Cosmopolitan by now. Thought you'd have the hottest legs through the turnstile, airport gate, taking you to another place. And the look on your face is showing that you can't relate to your insides. At 25, can't relate to your fellow peers. They all look at you really weird, and you think it's mighty queer, and you wonder what you're doing here. And everyone you meet has their face on late night TV. There's skinny chicks playing the piano, and red stained lips are walking down the street, and you're on your own little planet with a peanut butter sandwich. You can't relate to your insides. At 25, can't relate to your fellow peers. They all look at you really weird, and you think it's mighty queer, and you wonder what you're doing here. Like a sweet little clam, meat chucked into a little tin can. You're waiting to be consumed, air sucked out in a vacuum. And that's how your lungs feel these days. And like your legs could give way, but you don't even have a shell. It's decorating someone's windowsill. Your shell's in a pretty glass bowl, or turned into a pretty little comb. And you will never be very tall, short stocky legs, and you're kinda small, but your home is around the bend, perhaps in your lover's hand, or the stars in heaven. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's a good one.
So Tim Fast is not my stage name. It's my real name. But I used to hate it when I was in grade school because they roll call, and every time my name came, somebody had to laugh or something. Later, I realized it was kind of a cool name because I played a lot of sports. But after all the joking of my name, I got a little even with that because I met a guy whose last name was Faster. And I said, "Hey, my name's Fast." And he, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, don't be offended, but I got to ask you something." He sat there, looked at me, and I said, "Do you think you're better than me?" I think he was scared. He smiled and walked out of the room. Thought I was picking a fight. So here's another. I got a lot of soft little songs, but I got to stay in this tuning for a while. So anyways, I got this idea a long time ago. I was touring with a guy, national artist. I won't say his name because then I'm a name dropper. But we kept going through these ghost towns, and he'd always say, oh, that place is circling the drain. So I just wrote it in the back of my hook book, and then many years later, I wrote this about getting old. I got old when I wasn't looking. Life passed me by and it was a cooking. It feels like I am circling the drain. Always waiting on the day that they would call me soon. I hear it all the time now. Despise that word. Feels like I am circling the drain. Can't remember squat. Got CRS. Ain't so funny now. Time slipped on me. Don't feel it all, but tell those aches and pains. Like I am circling the drain. Comes a time all that bitching really doesn't matter when I'm not kicking. It feels like I am. Feels like I am. Oh, feels like I am circling the drain. Thank you. You gonna play a little guitar for the folks?
We'll see. This is a song off my newest record. It's called Follow. And for me, I spent a lot of time writing this record, and I'm very proud of it. But I met with a friend one night, another songwriter, and he helped me kind of get beyond the push of this song. And it's Dave Simonette from Travel by Turtles, which was very fun to do. And then my husband helped with this too, so I always like to make sure that Ryan gets a shout out in that as well. He's not quite as famous as Dave, but in my heart, he's way more famous. And if you're watching tonight, Ryan, it's called Run, Run, Run.
Run, 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 you take it to the heart. Don't it started or how it came apart. Run, 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 you take it on the chin. Don't know where it came from or where it's gonna end. Think you're all about it, what did you know? Could you stand up and shout it? How would that go? Run, 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 save yourself from me. Wave your pretty laundry for everyone to see. Run, 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 you got what you came for. How does it look stretched out on the floor? Slumber don't come easy, and my thoughts are not so free. Taking on more than I can handle, and it's breaking me. Judy always says Mama never bites, that's alright. I always got a side. Judy never did know right from the wrong, that's okay. She's running out of places, keeping up graces. Run, 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 keep me for yourself. Pick me apart or leave me on the shelf. Run, 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 burn to the ground. Hearts are broke from where they're bound. Running ain't so easy, and it's catching up with me. Slowing down isn't giving in. Never did that gracefully. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run.
I love that. Great song.
Thank you so much.
I love that song. I love that whole album.
Thank you,
It's
Mary.
so good, everybody. If you haven't heard it, she's got some for sale right there. We just went running. Molly and I went running on whatever day, last weekend.
Yeah. We were about 25 miles north of Ely, literally at the end of the road. You could see Canada from where we were.
A lot of bugs, my friends. But it was so beautiful. We live in a beautiful state. This is called Gorgeous. I wrote this 2007. It's on the Boat with No Oars album. It has a really cool instrument on the recording called a chamberlin. Has anyone ever heard a chamberlin before? It's like it was one of the first synthesizers. So it's like it's an organ or like a keyboard, and it had sounds recorded on 8-second loops. So like a violin was recorded every single note on an 8-second loop. So you'd play the key and this tape would play the loop. Violin, flute, organs, whatever. So yeah, if you it's on the Spotify and everything, but just imagine this like chorus of chamberlin violins playing behind it. What makes you so gorgeous, like a man dripping in riches, whose riches in constant impatience, not to be seen, not to be held, not to be gleaned, clean, clean like a pressed shirt, and fresh, fresh like a daisy, They say, girl, you'd best keep your head on, get it straight through your skull. Your heart is fair, bold, and your heart is a token, a treasure to be won. Oh, and he comes in the night, oh, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find that he comes in the night, oh, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find, ooh, a gorgeous mind. What makes you so gorgeous? Just like a man who has built up a fortress, whose charms have led you to lead me to a moat with a boat but no oars, a coat with no arms, a sky with no stars. Oh, and he comes in the night, oh, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find that he comes in the night, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find, ooh, a gorgeous mind. What makes you so gorgeous is a face and a mind full of torment, and a smile so smooth you can hide it, can see it in your eyes, can feel it in your sighs. And I wanna hold you tight, I wanna hold you tight, wanna hold you tight. So come in the night, oh, like a ghost, come tapping outside of my door, and I'll open it to find. Just come in the night, like a ghost, tapping outside of my door, and I'll open it to find, ooh, a gorgeous mind. Clean, clean like a pressed shirt, and fresh, fresh like a daisy. They say, girl, you'd best keep your head on, get it straight through your skull. Your heart is fair, bold, and your heart is a token, a treasure to be won.
Thank you.
That's a good one, Mary. That's a good one.
Thanks, Brie.
For my next song, I'm going to pass.
Oh.
That's beautiful. That's a
Thank you
really
so
nice
much.
melody. I'm just a sucker for a melody. When I hear a good melody, I have to listen to the song again because just get carried away with the melody and I don't listen to the words the first time I hear something really cool. That has nothing to do with this song. So I'm in the songwriting group, and I won't mention the name just because I think we got too many people already. No. It's a singer-songwriter challenge is what it's called, but anyways. So in the wintertime, we get a prompt every other week. But then we've got like 50, 60 people, and as a courtesy, when you join this, you should listen to everybody's songs. But when you have to go back and listen to 50, 60 songs, oh my God. I mean, I love it, but who's got the time? So anyways, this particular week was, the prompt word was eagle. And right away, I always think the prompt word's stupid. I just like, God, who needs another song about an eagle, really? Come on. And so what I did is I decided to really sink my teeth into it, and I found an empty eagle's nest, and I climbed up there and I sat there for 3 days, and this is what I got. These lonely days I seldom roam. Where in the world would I go? I'm too afraid that I'd be gone. If somehow you ever made your way back home, and sometimes I spread my wings and catch the air. I can see the heavens. You're not there. And high above in a hickory tree on a riverbank facing the east, such a perfect place with open space. And that's why I know that you would never just leave me. And sometimes I set my wings and catch the air. I can see the heavens. You're not there. I will never feel no other next to me. 'Cause you were my one lonely. I'm so lonely in my world. You get one chance. When it's over, there is no one left to dance. Now I spend my time all alone, always longing for my lover's romance. Sometimes I set my wings and catch the air. I can't see the heavens, but you're not there. These lonely days. Thank you. I don't have any more happy songs, so that was it. So.
It's beautiful.
the trouble was about me. Wherever you go, I'm gonna follow you. You wanna take this too far, I'll go there too. Won't somebody tell me? Answer if you can. Oh, won't somebody tell me about the soul of a man? Talking about that soul of a man. Help me find that soul of a man. Talking about his soul. Oh, won't somebody say to me, soul of a man. Soul of a man. Terrible soul. Thank you. Thanks, Tim. That's from the tradition of folk music. J.B. Lenoir was the one that came up with Soul of a Man, and I was watching the Ken Burns blues specials and then thought, well, in the honor of folk music, I am going to borrow that and make it my own. So, thanks, Tim. That's
So
you
good.
did. That's great.
She inspires me. Well, I think this is an old church, right? Yep. So I always feel a little sacrilegious singing this, but I recorded it in a church. So, yeah. Sacred Heart Cathedral. I've done a bunch of recordings up there, up in Duluth. And it's this gorgeous old cathedral that they've renovated into a cool music center. And by the way, hi YouTube people, if you're out there, and the cable TV people. We made a really weird video that's on YouTube for this song. It's called the Tequila Song. Maybe some of you have seen it. I feel like I sometimes want to take the video down because it's so weird. So maybe that will encourage you to watch it. So anyway, with all of that in mind. What would you do if I sing about tequila? What would you do if I sing about cocaine? This little girl, a Virgin Mary, substance doesn't come near me. Let's exercise my brain. Let's exercise restraint. What would you do if I sing about razors? What would you do if I sing about sex? Bloody hell, what am I trying to say here? This light, this darkness, and the shadows it has made. The deeper the hole of your sorrow, the deeper joy it takes to fill. The deeper the hole of your sorrow, the deeper joy it takes to fill. What would you do if I sing about religion? What would you do if I sing about chaos? What would you do if I sing about life and death? Sickness comes to me in a baby's breath. The deeper the hole of your sorrow, the deeper joy it takes to fill. The deeper the hole of your sorrow, the deeper joy it takes to fill. The deeper joy it takes to fill. The deeper joy it takes to fill. Thank you. Oh, sacrilege. No, actually a correction, because I recorded that song twice, once at Sacred Heart and once in Minneapolis. And so it's on 2 albums, actually, oddly. But you got to remake songs sometimes. Mm-hmm. They come around again. You want to spruce them up. Mm-hmm. So I'm proud of my last album, too. So
it's a great record.
Yeah.
The World Is Your Lover.
That was very different, very cool.
Thank you.
Different. I don't know how you thought of that. We're always trying to think of something different. So here's another new one that I shouldn't be playing tonight because I haven't really learned it, and I kind of know the words. But and I think the title's Who We Are. And I don't know what prompt word it was, but here we go. When you wish upon a star, don't know how lucky that you are when you're standing here right here, right now. Throw a penny in wishing well, not much luck. What the hell, it all works out in the end, some way, somehow. That scar, that's how we become who we are. Seems like it's always around the bend. Not much love, see the end. It's so much sweeter when you finally cross that line. And if you never get it right, just knowing you put up your best fight makes you a winner in the books every time. That's how we become who we are. Every road you travel might not be the right one. We all make mistakes at start, and that's how we become who we are. Thank you. G.
You're an open G?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The next one is too.
All right. I love that. It had optimism. I liked it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think what the. Never mind.
I was stuck on this. I had this melody for quite some time. I'm very inspired by the Tuareg tradition out of North Africa. And there's a band in particular that I just love called Tanarian. And so I spent some time just listening to the records and just trying to absorb whatever I could. And this melody came out of that. So I played that for a long time, and I would have people come and sit with me and play drums or bass or something, and I just couldn't get any words. And then one day I was watching somebody in my life move about who is a little frantic, and then I realized, like, oh, I know what it is. And this is the song that came out of it. It's called Storm Cloud. That was the lightning.
There's a storm out on the Sea of Galilee. Adam and the apple are the same damned things. You always see 'em coming, but you never see 'em go. She's a storm cloud that just won't blow. Storm cloud, you're full of rain. You best give in, 'cause she won't break. Lightning strike and the thunder roll. She's a storm cloud that just won't blow. She's all around just like a spinning wheel. You best give in, 'cause you won't win. You're all tied up, you're all twisted up in knots. She's a storm cloud that just won't stop. One step closer, you're caught in the rapture, where the earth will go dark and the moon spin faster. Wind shifts, earth will shake. She's a storm cloud that just won't break. You got yourself a tornado of a girl. She got cows in her teeth, she got houses in her hair. Twist and try, he'll never break free, yeah. She's bearing down, yeah, dirty and mean.
Thank you. Silly guitars.
Oh,
Silly guitars.
so good.
Thank you, Mary.
That line, cows in her teeth, houses in her hair. What? So good. You're going to see that stormy woman. I didn't know I was going to play this today, but I sat down at the piano and started playing it earlier, preparing for this show. So this one is kind of I study yoga. I study the philosophy of yoga, not just the postures. I can't put my leg behind my head and never will, but that'd be cool. But the philosophy is very deep, and there are the Yoga Sutras. This might be a refresher for some of you. There's many, many verses about the study of consciousness, and one of the sutras speaks of how our thoughts, germinate like seeds and become actions and become habits. And this one, and the philosophies talk a lot about attachment and desire and how to kind of step back from those earthly earthly attachments that can get us in trouble. So this is the title of one of my albums, The Apple in the Ocean. So this is the title track. In an apple orchard, flexed at the ankles, barefooted in the sands, dropping dead seaweed down to the beach shore. A hive hangs from a tree. A man-made web of hell, he said. A cycle of samsara, birth, life, and death, over and over again. When flesh sizzles on my bones, shiver shoots from head to toe. Shit, I don't know where it's going to go. Seems I'm stuck in a cycle on my own. I'm stuck in a cycle on my own. The sutras speak of germinating seeds, becoming full-blown weeds. But weeds have healing properties. Yeah, weeds have healing properties, and I crave your smoke and the scent of new skin. I crave ending and beginning again. destiny, and pheromones have majesty, disobey my best intentions, and the web swells in expansion. Need to find a way to transcend the body, the desire that spins and threatens to dissolve me. Roof swallows sing, and staircase leads us to the beach. I hum a song about apple seeds, and the apples are bobbing out in the ocean. Sometimes I'm swept out to sea. Thank you. Woo. Heavy duty. Thank you so much.
I don't think I've heard
Wow.
Oh, it's a big one.
Well, not much to say about this song. I did win a contest with this song, and there must have been some box I checked, because after I won, some guy sent me a critique on the song, and I thought, well, I won. Why do I know how to change it, you know? So it was a pretty big contest. So
Congrats on that.
Yeah.
What was the contest?
that was me. It was down in Winfield, Kansas.
Oh, that's a
at
big
that
Nice.
National
Yeah,
Flat Pickers thing.
that's a very big one.
Well, you decide. Anyways, this became
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
title track of my album, mostly because I found this really cool picture to put on my cover, and then I had to. But this is called Under Your Moon. Another January started ringing in the new. Gonna be a long one without you. Another cup of coffee, still making enough for two, and I pretend that I don't miss you, but I do. It's the same old story where I give you everything, so I just threw in the moon. I don't cry 'cause it's over, I smile it never was. Under your moon. I don't cry 'cause it's over. I smile it ever was. Under your moon, frost melts from the window, and dawn is coming soon. In this old house, it's not alone without you. And I hope life is better under your Thank you.
It reminded me of like a Hoagie Carmichael song. Like it's got a very vintage vibe to it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Song gods gave it to me.
Yeah. You were worthy. You were rewarded. I used to live in this great old warehouse. It was a bunch of artists squatting there. It was overlooked a train yard. It was very flash dancey. No bathroom. We had a bucket. I was there for probably 10 years or so. Got real used to all of that, how to score a shower at various places. But it was worth it because it was like 1,100 square feet and it was like $300 a month. And we recorded a record there that's here for sale. That's not the pitch. But when finally the building was going to be torn down and the big TCF stadium was being put up and on that whole area being developed at the University of Minnesota down the cities, it was hard to watch it because for me it was really the end of sort of the innocence and just that sort of playful era that you have in your life and freaky people that move in and out. So this was my love letter to that period of my life, and it's called On Your Way Out. And so it's to a building and to an era. On your way out, leave a message, some sign that you've been here. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, remind me of how blinded we can be by the sights and by the sounds. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, rail lines all in a row. I get so jealous of the places they'll go. Train cars all in tow. Farther along, faster they'll go. Take love, it's like a cigarette. You smoke too much, it holds your breath. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, you tried it, confided in it. Sometimes got a little high by it. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, rail lines all in a row. I get so jealous of the places they'll go.
faster they'll go. Go to your car, the engine's still on. Must have been the place you come from. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, leave a message for me. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, leave a message. On your way out, leave a message for me.
There's a message.
Kind of perfect. Oh my God.
You can't plan that stuff.
Perfect timing.
Tim.
I'm in a show right now. No.
Damn kids.
All right, well, thank you. Welcome again to the Hallberg Center for the Arts, and we appreciate this show sponsored by the Hallberg Family Foundation. Sorry, I'm blocking you, Mary.
That's all good.
So thank you to the Family Foundation of Hallberg, and also we have to thank the East Central Regional Arts Council as a benefit from the, I'm going to have to read this thing.
Got to do the due diligence, man, Breeze.
Silly. It is. Again, it's from an appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund by the voters of Minnesota. We get support here, so we have to appreciate that and thank them too. A couple of quick announcements, then we'll get to meet our artists a little bit more, and then we'll have them do another round. Right now, we have a show going on, as you've probably noticed. If you haven't, that's April Showers Bring May Flowers and Horses. And it is a People's Choice voting opportunity, so please vote. The last date to do that is July 8th. We also have an announcement that our big competition, the In Art Show, is just around the corner. And for you artists here or out in TV land, July 4th is your last chance to get in by 11:59 on July 4th is the deadline. This is a big competition. It's a lot of fun, $5,000 worth of prize money, and it's juried and judged by 3 independent judges, so not us. So it's a lot of fun. We can't, no bribery. So we'll have a soft opening on July 20th. It's a little bit different than what we usually do because of the road construction. And then come in on July 20th, start voting for your People's Choices Awards. Then the judges come in, and we have a ceremony on Thursday, August 17th. And that's the big ceremony where we'll have the tents outside. Usually have a couple hundred people here to come see the finalists that make it, that are hung in the show, and then what the judges award with their prizes. So that is the In Art Show coming up. We do have songwriters at the end of every month, the last Thursday of each month. So again, appreciate seeing a lot of regulars here, so thank you for coming out. So let's meet the artists a little bit. Mary, what do you got cooking, and what I see you got a new album. Also, there's merchandise here for everybody to look at and purchase, hopefully, right? So tell us, Mary, what you got going?
Ooh, well, I'm working on another album, so very slow, and it might take a while, but it'll be, I think, my 9th album. I have some little EPs here and there, but besides that, I teach a lot. I guide creativity and yoga retreats around the globe. So I've got some coming up in Bali, Indonesia, and in Malta, and in, where's the other one? Why can't I think of it?
Ashland, Wisconsin.
Well, Bayfield, Wisconsin. Yep. Yeah.
Close
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, so that's been pretty amazing. Since I launched that in 2019, and so we talk about creative practice and do yoga and eat really good food and see the world. And so if you're interested in those, come on down. But yeah.
Any upcoming shows?
Yes, I have a few shows, like kind of 2 a month or so this summer. So a few in the Twin Cities, and I have St. Paul, and I've got one at Lucinda at North Shore Winery. Molly's involved with stuff like that. Midwestern.
Great. Well, thank you for coming.
My
And
pleasure.
I know you're honest because when I reached out to you, I think you got back to me. You were in Europe, right?
Yeah, I was.
So,
Yep.
and thank you for that.
Super happy to be here.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you again. Tim Fast, tell us, you're an award-winning songwriter. Thank
And I
you for
won't be
gracing a
leaving
lot
the
of these
country
awards.
anytime soon.
Okay.
But like,
You got priors?
yeah, I'm kind of a late bloomer. I didn't start writing songs. Well, it was 20 years ago, but I've been playing forever. But I started writing songs and got 4 albums that I recorded. And I got a brand new one I just released 3 weeks ago. And I was just telling them that I wasn't excited about it because it took so long because I started recording it in 2020. And I've just kind of moved on from that. I've written all new songs, and I'm ready to go in the studio now. So I used to travel a lot around the country until the pandemic when I became unemployed overnight. But thank God for unemployment.
Yeah.
I made it. It paid off claiming all those tips and all that money, not taking it in cash. So, yeah.
Very good. Well, upcoming gigs?
God, I actually got 2 weeks off, and I think I'm playing like River Falls Days on the 14th of next month or something like that. Yeah.
Great. All right, thanks. Molly, what's keeping you busy?
I run a couple of different festivals. So one that we started last year up in Lutzen called Lute Song. It's July 13th through the 16th, and we've got, maybe 25 performers. So this will be our second year. We're pretty excited about that. I also run a guitar festival in St. Paul that's free. It's called the Lakeside Guitar Festival. We've got probably about 20 performers as well. That will be August, mid-August-ish. I get the date's a little confused, but we've got some really brilliant players like Mark Ribot coming in. Last year we had Keb Mo. But it's great, and it's really important for me to have that free and accessible show for people. So I'm very hip to thanking our grantees because that's what makes these types of things work. And then just got lots of shows over the summer, but trying to keep it sparse enough that I can also enjoy the summer.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you. So we have a tip jar we'll pass around. Jess has it here, so pass it around, and we'll spread it out with our performers. And again, thank you very much for your time and for coming out and sharing the musical arts, as well as to all of you folks for coming out.
Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so a big round of applause for everyone.
Yes. What a beautiful venue.
All right, well, we'll let you guys bring it home.
Thanks, Breeze.
Yeah, it takes a lot to leave the house, so thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming out, and everybody watching, thanks for turning on your computer. And thanks so much, Breeze. This is called The World Is Your Lover. I'm just not going to talk about it, I'm just singing it. And you two both have been super inspiring for me tonight, so I needed this. I was pretty sad all day, so this has really perked me up. So thank you. You sat and waited on a bus, a plane, a train to nowhere. You heard it coming for a long time, then forgot about it. How many times does one forget, explain, and start it over? You took a break, you searched your soul, and now the world's your lover.
Stared at pictures on the books and screens and got a vision. A waterfall of magic running down sweet juicy nothings. How many times does one forget, explain and start it over? You took a break, you searched your soul, and now the world's your lover. Tried 1,000 times and nothing's sticking. How many times does one forget, explain and start it over? You took a break, you searched your soul, and now the world's your lover. What you're trying to get away with, what you're trying to get away with, you gotta follow, 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 follow your bliss. Follow, 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 follow your bliss. 'Cause that's what this is.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Mary.
Nice. Well, I'm glad I put a backup song on my list. I never thought we'd get this far. People get long-winded sometimes.
That is a true story, friend.
So here I go. No. Anyways, God, when I was a wee young lad, I went to Alaska and I worked on the crab boats in Dutch Harbor, and I spent a half a year in the Aleutian Islands. And then about 7 years later, I went back again, and somehow I developed an allergy for crab in 7 years. But this time I'm out in the middle of the Bering Sea off the coast of Russia. And so I had to sit there for like 2 days, and they'd wake me up at night to see if I was still breathing, because the storm was so bad the Coast Guard wouldn't come out. So I had to wait for a ship to go back to the mainland. And then prompt word was Hall. And this song came out from, something that happened 40 years ago. And this is called, let me think, Cast Me Lines, Boys. Cast me lines, boys, let's go fishing. All our riches from the sea. Hoist those nets till our hope runs over. It's the sea I hear, it's always calling me. Cat's paws on the water, across the Alaska Bay, headed north to St. Paul Island. A good skipper knows his way. So cast me lines, boys. boys, let's go fishing and haul our riches from the sea. Hoist those nets till our hope runs over. It's sea I hear always calling me. And my father's father and grandpa's father lived their life on the sea. And when my days are done, I hope that my only son will be a skipper just like me. Fish the mouth of the Kenai River, I king crabbed in the Bering Sea. From Sockeye to Coho, steelhead from a rowboat, these waters calling me. So cast me lines, boys, let's go fishing. All our riches from the sea. Hoist those nets till our hope runs over. The sea I hear is always calling me. Out on the seas where I found my peace. Thank you very much. Thank you.
My brother was a crab fisherman as well.
Really?
Yeah, he was on the, he crabbed for quite some time and was actually on the pilot of Deadliest Catch, and he saved a man.
Really?
Yeah, who went over at night, and he grabbed him. That was really, I just remembered that.
That's
He's still a fisherman in Alaska. He has
Wow.
a salmon boat. Yeah, but he's been fishing for like 30 years, so yeah,
Man.
in Dutch Harbor.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting.
And very interesting.
Yeah, yeah. He's a crazy mofo.
Yeah, I was going to say,
a different breed.
I'm never going back,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, he's his own thing. I'd like to finish the song with, or this set, key of C, lots of breaks for a harp. I was asked to contribute a song for an organization in St. Paul called the House of Mercy, and they were writing, a woman was writing a book about the significance of birds in the Bibles, and so she had asked that people contribute bird songs, or songs about birds, and so this was what I had thrown in, and wrote it in probably about 2 minutes, and it's just one of those just songs that just came knocking at the door. But we re-recorded it for my new record, and I had sent it to a woman I had become friends with down in Mexico City named Raitt Noriega, and she's a very famous jazz singer down there. And I asked her if she would just sing harmonies, but she was so moved by the song when she sent it back, she added a verse in Spanish, which I won't do for you today, but she was inspired by the thought of birds and was thinking about the embroidery of these women in Chiapas. And so she wrote this verse about them and the work that they do. And I love that about songs. And I love collaboration of songs. For me, it is not a solo thing, maybe to get the melody, but really ultimately it's a community deal, whether it's us as a community or the performers on stage. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to come and listen to our songs and our stories, and everybody here that's running this beautiful center. So I would like to send this out and with my colleagues to play this for all of you. It's called Birdsong, I'll Follow You. Maybe breaks, you'll hear it.
Fox got a home, bird has a nest, ain't got no home to lay my head. River got the bank and sand's got the shore, ain't got a place in this world no more. Bird flies south when the wind turns cold, follow you wherever you go. Bird fly high, bird fly low, follow you wherever you go. Let's go. Rain has the cloud, cloud has the sky, ain't got no home to rest my mind. Tears falling down in the cold dark rain, ain't got a place to ease my brain. Bird flies south and the wind turns cold, follow you wherever you go. Bird fly high, bird fly low, follow you wherever you go. Let's go. Dark fills the earth, black fills the sky. Stick it out till the day I die. Fox got a home, bird has a nest, ain't got no home to lay my head. Bird flies south, wind turns cold, follow you wherever you go. Bird fly high, bird fly low, follow you wherever you go. Bird flies south when the wind turns cold, follow you wherever you go. Bird fly high, bird fly low, follow you wherever you go. Follow you wherever you go. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I lied. I'm not done with my announcements yet. Sorry about that. You know, you always forget something, and it's like, at least I'm not waking up in the middle of the night thinking about forgetting to thank somebody and acknowledge another thing. First, thank you to Caleb, our sound engineer. Paul Peterson, Lakes Area TV, is doing the streaming, and that's where you can find the YouTube. You can find this concert. And also, you might have noticed that our parking lot looks a little different. I know it's hard to see it with all the construction on the road, but we also had some work done out in the Hallberg Center. With the help and for the generous support of Olson Sewer and Excavation, they were here on Tuesday, and they leveled off and laid forms up for us to do our paver patio. So we have, if you're interested in having a brick and donating, having a donation and a name on it, the forms are by the door. You probably can find it on our website too. But special thanks to Olson Excavation and Sewer for getting things all ready for us to lay the patio. Now we just need more bricks and more dedication. So take a look at that. And again, they also helped us level out our parking lot. It was pretty nasty if you hadn't seen it before. But so special thanks to them too. So that's all we got for you tonight. We hope to see you at upcoming events. Tell your friends. We are open during construction. We'll have an email going out shortly to members that we are going to do a work week here coming up and touch things up before the In Art show. So people are interested in volunteering or being handy, we will certainly take those skills too. So thank you, and one last round of applause for our performers, and thank you. Good night.